With the technique of mindfulness meditation, also very helpful tool for individuals who struggle with addictive behavior or addiction in general. This is very complicated issue. It's not easy to understand one person why he used drugs. And there are many factors, including genetic, psychological, family, social, culture, or even right now social media, and it is very complicated to know exactly why and how that person using drugs, whether or not it works. So I have the experience to work at the treatment center, and I see the individual with substance-dependent behavior can benefit if they practice mindfulness daily. Because practice mindfulness is give them the power to understand themselves and have the opportunity to investigate and understand deeply about their craving, intensive craving, their emotion, their perception. As you know, in the nation, a high rate of relapse. And my hypothesis, people get relapsed because when they, after their graduation from the treatment center, they get back with their own routine, and that's habit. The habits using drugs is very strong, and when they interact with their friends who still using drugs, so that is very hard for them to say no. Practice mindfulness, give them more the insight to say, to be aware of themselves first. When they be aware of themselves, they know, I'm not strong yet. I'm not a functioning client yet. So I better to interact with a peaceful environment, with the right person, so that I can stay away from potential of risk. So the technique of mindfulness, for me, that is the simple tool, but powerful tool they can carry 24/7. When they practice, they realize that I have a temptation, I have a craving right now, but just be patient. These feelings, this emotion will pass. And just keep doing that, then the more they have a positive energy, the more they have a peace in themselves, and they find the meaning of their life through their work. So I believe that drugs is less powerful for them. But make sure they keep practicing so that they can see their life in different ways. And this is, again, it requires a lot of cooperation between the therapist and the individual who struggle right now in life. I think with the mindfulness technique, with the support from the community, and maintain the relationship with the right person, the chance to stay sober is very high. You should not expect you can break all the negative patterns into your life in a short period of time. Sometimes I ask the clients, how long have you using drugs? 6 years, 7 years. I say, well, within 6-7 years, you develop this kind of habit already. That's its effect into your biological, psychological. Now you cannot expect within few months you break down completely all these negative patterns. So just be patient and take time to practice piece by piece. You should not have unreasonable expectation. That is, you can get rid of that in a short period of time. I think the main problem for majority brothers sisters, they cannot stay sober because they lack of compassion and patience for themselves. It is take time to transform the negative patterns in terms of thought, behavior, and action. But you will get there because research indicates many people can transform their addictive behavior.